Why Russia is India's #1 weapons supplier. New Delhi is concerned about American and Western sanctions. Due to the 1965 and 1971 wars, the US stopped all arms sales to India and Pakistan in the 1960s. India, on the other hand, has never been the target of any Russian sanctions. The US imposed sanctions after India conducted a series of nuclear tests in 1974 and 1998, respectively. Russia, though, did not. When US and Canada stopped supplying heavy water for the Tarapur facility, Russia did. In the past, neither the USSR nor Russia ever demanded payment from India in hard currency after supplying weapons. Between 1960 and 1990, it gave India $35 billion in equipment, without immediate payment. That too to be paid in Indian rupees at low interest and lower price. For instance, a fighter like the Sukhoi 30 Mki might be built for around a third of the cost of a Rafale. Moscow and India now have a military partnership built on mutual confidence. It has been providing India with high-tech materials that are unavailable to other nations. The Su-35 fighter jet and the S-400 are two examples. Russia has assisted the India to develop a military industry of its own. It has helped it build factories to assemble licensed MiG-21 and MiG-23-27 fighters, as well as to repair T-72 tanks. BrahMos missile is one of the largest successes of the bilateral relationship. The BrahMos propulsion technology is based on Russia's Yakont SSN-26 anti-ship cruise missile. Russia has assisted India in the development of its first Indian nuclear-armed submarine, INS Arihant. The co-development of fifth-generation fighter aircraft has been an issue for over a decade. Lately, Russia appeared to be prepared to share the source codes for our aircraft. This is very important for India as the country is now focusing on indigenization to make up for the capability gap. Western equipment is frequently purchased to fill up capability gaps, whereas Russian equipment is appreciated for its multi-purpose use. Suppliers like France have been asked to supply auxiliary systems for existing machinery, such as radar systems for the Air Force and diesel engines for India's shipbuilding industry. A lot of the US-sourced equipment has been used for troop and material transportation or for training purposes. As a result, Delhi inked $15 billion in new arms contracts with Moscow between 2018 and 2021. While the US sold around $17 billion in armaments to India between 2000 and 2018. India is ready to increase the variety of its supplies for military hardware, though. At first, Russian content occasionally has poor quality. In 2012, Defense Ministry revealed that half of the 872 MiGs bought from Russia had crashed. Second, as the US and European nations expect that New Delhi will join them in bring balance to China in the Indo-Pacific. Now India is moving closer to Western nations.